So just coming back to Lewis, because you had talked about it when you were up here before you introduced the film, and you talked a lot about accountability, and then Sherry talked about surrounding yourself with the right people, and I think everyone up here has said it's about surrounding yourself with the right people. Can you talk a little bit about how you were able to hold yourself accountable when making this film? I mean, I understand it's one thing to invest your own money, but I think for me personally, and some of you may or may not agree as an entrepreneur, one of the most challenging things to do every day is wake up and go to work and work on your business. So what did you do to hold yourself accountable? And were there times where you wanted to quit?
Sure, you know, I couple points in there. I remember when I was 21 years old and, you know, I was the sales leader for this company, and people used to ask me, because this was a real boiler room type office that I was working in. I don't know if anyone ever saw the movie Boiler Room. You know, they're in your face, they push it down, and, you know, I would just keep getting back up. You know, I believe it's not, you know, how hard you get pushed down, it's that you keep getting back up. And people would ask me, how can you deal with all this micromanagement? You know, how can you deal with them getting, they would ask your numbers, they would track you, they look at your business. I mean, you have no idea. And I would think to myself, I'm like, they certainly do micromanage you more than I've ever been micromanaged in my life. But nobody could micromanage me more than I was micromanaging myself because of my desire to be successful. And something that I learned early on, as Sherry said and you're alluding to, is that, you know, look at, you know, they say the 5 closest people, influences in your life. Chances are you are mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, in all realms of life, about the mean average of where those 5 people are. So the 5 people that you hang out with most, you know, are broke, overweight, unhealthy, emotionally baggageful, and all that stuff, you're probably right there. So it is so important to find a group, a society, a team, a university, people in your life, structures, places, experiences that will hold you accountable. Like Sherry said, she sat at the feet of millionaires, hoping some would rub off on her. It is so important to find a team of people that are achieving what you want to achieve. If you're the richest, healthiest, best looking, funniest, most charismatic person in your group, I invite you to consider you may want to find a new group, right? You know, you want to find people who are keeping you energized. My belief is that in life, you're either growing or dying. And it's the people who are achieving more, who have more, and most importantly, who are being more than us, that keep us vital, that keep us growing, that keep us consistently moving toward that of which we want to create. So you ask about accountability, I'd say it's probably the most important thing. And really, you know, get present, really look at the structures in your life, the experiences. Something that I say to everyone, you have created everything in your life. A lot of people say that and they're like, well, I didn't create this traffic, I didn't create this, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's a little hard pill to swallow. How about this one? You're at least allowing it to continue. You know, you didn't pick your family, right? You know, you might be able to pick your friends. It's funny how misery loves company. You're allowing your situation to continue. You know, if you can't change your friends, right? Find other ones that have higher standards for themselves, that hold themselves to the level that you want to be held at as well. Because then you can hold each other accountable. I mean, if you're still putting up with people who are out of integrity, people who are accepting substandard results for their life, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no good or bad. But if you want more, it's time to find a new group.